heart, our arteries, our sleep, our muscles, our brain, our...
No, I did not want to. I said no. Now I got tired. I did not. No.
About magnesium, but getting into the intricacies a little bit so people can understand the magnitude of today's health story. And here's why I want us to be talking about magnesium more in the news. This is from the journal Open Heart, and it's from back in 2018. Recent stuff. The PubMed abstract headlines, a subclinical magnesium deficiency is a principal driver of cardiovascular concerns, and they call it, I quote, a public health crisis. So low magnesium status is pervasive, it's real, it's compounding health concerns that we already have. And get this, magnesium is very hard to measure in the blood. So most of us are walking around deficient. We don't even know it.
Wow. Now, you've been talking about magnesium for a long time, and Purity Products has offered magnesium for quite a while. We've got a hot new version of it that's better than ever. And as you said, magnesium is obviously imperative, but what you did mention is that it's very hard to measure. And most people don't realize that. So we're trying to connect the dots for our listeners, for our customers here. Tell me, what else can you share on this front? Because our customers, they're not seeing this story in the news.
Right.
It kind of reminds me of vitamin D a little bit.
I know,
right?
and I reflect on that sometimes. And as I study magnesium, the story gets bigger and it gets more dramatic. Because in 1994, researchers, the Journal of the American College of Nutrition, studied healthy, elderly Norwegians, and the magnesium status that they looked at, they concluded, very hard to measure in a blood test, even when these were healthy people.
Right.
And even when the blood test looked like they were healthy, when they dug a little deeper, the magnesium levels were depleted. So what do? 50 to 80% of us are not getting enough magnesium in our diet. It's called a subclinical deficiency. You know, they have two types of deficiencies, and it's kind of an interesting term. They call it a frank deficiency. That's scurvy. If you don't have enough vitamin C, you have scurvy. If you have a frank deficiency of magnesium, that you can measure, but the subclinical deficiency affects so many different body parts, and it's very hard to measure. That's why I don't want to ignore this problem any longer.
Very, very interesting. People are deficient. They have no idea. The good news is we're going to be able to fix it for people today. Now, Jan, you're very passionate about magnesium, and you are on something of a mission here, and you have been obsessed with this for the last few weeks, I have to say. Ask anyone in the building at Purity Products, they will tell you all Jan is talking about is this magnesium issue, as he's been studying it and learning more about it. But you have made it your mission to help people get back the magnesium they need to be as healthy as possible. So, as you said, even if you are a little short on magnesium, it's going to impact all sorts of things. You said like 10 or so things in the body. Why don't you recap that for us?
I mean, I call it the alphabet of benefits, or the alphabet of health concerns, because when I started with A, I could literally go through the entire alphabet. I don't want to do that here, Jay, because I don't want you to get like bored. But let me just get started so you get the gist of what I'm saying. If you look at the A's, I mean, magnesium is absolutely essential for two things: artery health and ATP. When we use energy, we of course need to rely on ATP for that. That's cellular metabolism. We need magnesium. Our arteries crave magnesium because it helps relax the blood vessels. Here's an important point. Calcium constricts, magnesium relaxes. So we need that magnesium for our heart. We need that magnesium for our blood vessels. It's incredibly important for our arteries. We want that healthy blood flow. For the A's, it's just about the arteries and the ATP. For the B's, blood pressure, blood sugar, don't forget brain function. Magnesium plays a crucial role in each one of those areas of health. Again, those are crucial. Blood sugar, blood pressure, brain function. For the C, we get into the cardiovascular system, because when you want your heart to relax, if you want that healthy heart rhythm, guess what? Magnesium, absolutely pivotal. For the D's, it's not just about dreaming, and it's not just about doing things better. I kind of like to talk about healthy mood, but when they research the role of magnesium in healthy brain function, and they look in the area of mood, it is dramatic. how magnesium can elevate the mood. We can't get into all the different health claims because, of course, dietary supplements are designed to support health. We don't want to talk about disease states. But when you think about low magnesium, you should be thinking about low mood. The research for people under age 65, I'm going to quote the headlines, and this is from healthline.com. They say the results of magnesium on the mood can be dramatic. So this is really, really big. When you think about sleep, I like to think about melatonin. We know that magnesium is crucial for healthy dreaming, healthy sleep, and sleep quality. I don't want to go through the whole alphabet, Jay. I was using that more as just a metaphor for how big the suite of benefits is that magnesium impacts.
Well, it's incredible, and we've been talking about this for years, that when you are missing out on certain vitamins and minerals and other nutrients, your body just doesn't function properly, and you don't feel right. And there really is something in every letter of the alphabet here.
Right.
You know, it's really interesting. I had no idea that magnesium was involved in melatonin production. Melatonin is very popular for our customers. It really helps them sleep better. So that is a huge benefit. But you're only up to D, and you've listed like 9 different benefits of magnesium. Why don't we just go to E, because I can't wait to hear what you could have come up. What is E? Let me guess. Energy?
Well, you got that right. Energy, when we think about energy and magnesium, of course, as crucial as CoQ10 is for energy production, magnesium is right there. Healthline reports magnesium is responsible for 600 biochemical reactions in the body. But we've talked about energy and magnesium. When you do the research for E, you also find exercise performance. This is what really struck me as a surprise. In one study in 2014, Jay, they looked at, this is in sports science, volleyball players who took 350 milligrams of magnesium per day, boosted their ability to jump, and it enhanced their arm swinging movements. Of course, this is in volleyball, so I'm thinking maybe they were measuring serve speed or things like that. But by the way, these were people who didn't even have a magnesium deficiency.
Wow.
These were healthy, athletes. So these are absolutely crucial findings, and again, helps to build that case that magnesium may be the most important mineral that's missing in your diet. Even if you have a subclinical deficiency, the results can be pervasive, so it's time for us to do something about it, and that's what today's show is all about.
Well, so let me ask for people who are listening, and we always recommend the first option is get your vitamins and minerals and your key nutrients from your foods, from your diet, but obviously you can't always do that. That's where nutritional supplements come into play, and it seems like it's virtually impossible to get enough magnesium in your diet, even if you were trying.
No doubt about it. When you look at the list of foods that you would have to eat to have healthy levels of magnesium, and perhaps some people can pull this off, but you're talking about the green leafy vegetables, boiled spinach, Swiss chard, mung beans, quinoa. How many mung beans did you get this week?
Right.
Chickpeas. So these are kind of odd ingredients to load up on a regular basis. And if you got them this week, are you going to get them next week?
Yeah, but not only that, people take certain drugs or the proton pump inhibitors. There are others, antacids, if you drink too much coffee, and this will actually deplete your body of magnesium, making your shortage even worse.
It's an absolute fact. Some of those key ingredients that we enjoy every day that even have some side benefits like coffee, for some reason, deplete the body of magnesium.
Right.
And like you said, those antacids, if you need to take it, you need to manage your magnesium levels. So getting a dietary supplement that gets magnesium right, that's also been elusive for so many people.
Right. And I think now is a great time to bring up our new supplement. We call it Mag Blue. They are probably the most beautiful tablets we've ever had at Purity Products. There's a special technology, a coating technology that makes these very, very easy to swallow. I'm sure you'll get into that. So why don't you be the one to tell us about Mag Blue? Tell the audience about it.
At its core, Jay, the idea behind Mag Blue is let's do something with magnesium that's never if you want to run out and get cheap magnesium, the magnesium carbonates and the sulfates, they're 4% efficient. Massive amounts 4 or 5 big, giant whopper pills to get a few hundred milligrams of magnesium. That's like the old technology. The magnesium bisglycinate buffered chelate, which is the latest technology, is 4 times more efficient. So you have more. We like that idea because our customers, when we do these surveys, they're like, don't give me those big tablets. I want the smaller ones. We added this slippery tech coating, which is a slippery technology to these beautiful blue tablets so that they go down faster and smoother than any tablet in the industry. But at its core, what makes Mag Blue unique is, sure, it has the 350 milligrams of this elite magnesium, and sure, it's in these beautiful blue small tablets, but we added vitamin D, 2,000 units. We added a little bit of zinc and boron, and these blueberries from Alaska.
Yeah, I love these. Tell everyone about these blueberries. Talk about the grizzly bear for a second.
Well, what we did a little bit of research. We know that the number one reason our customers like magnesium is for its brain benefits. We talked about mood. We talked about the brain benefits. It's so important for those neurotransmitters, and just to kind of have that good feeling, those good days when you feel excited and ready to go. Magnesium is playing a role. People like blueberries because blueberries are so good for cognitive function and for brain health. And we decided with Mag Blue, we wanted to get like the equivalent of a handful of these Alaskan wild harvested blueberries. They go by the name of Aurora Blue. And we took the wild Alaskan blueberries and there was key compounds without losing anything and just dehydrating these berries. And we put a handful worth of these antioxidants into the Mag Blue pill. That's why it's that beautiful blue color. And so you've got this complementary action for benefits of magnesium from A to Z. You know, we talked about the arteries, we talked about the ATP, we went into the muscle strength, the brain function, the cardio health, the mood. I go right up to QY, the quality of life, feeling younger and having that zest for life. And we amplified those benefits with the vitamin D, with the boron, with the zinc, and that Alaskan blueberry, and it's all in Mag Blue.
Jan, let me do this real quick. Let me tell people how to get started with their $10 starter bottle. It's actually $9.95, and put this to the test. If you are one of the first 1,000 callers, we are going to send you your very own 30-day starter bottle of Mag Blue for less than $10. It's just $9.95. We're also going to give you free shipping. Free shipping, less than $10. What have you got to lose? Call us now. Our reps are standing by to take your order. So call right now, 1-800-218-6030. It's an easy number to remember, 1-800-218-6030. Mag Blue, we call it the little pill packed with big benefits. It's great to support your cardio health, your brain function, blood pressure, muscle strength, immunity, mood, circulation, sleep, relaxation. Jan went down the alphabet list. It does so much for so little. It costs $9.95, and you get to start and put it to the test. We're also, as a special bonus, going to include a free bottle of our awesome, #1 best-selling, super delicious B12 energy mix.